The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Mike in Wyoming. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
I'm doing awesome. Tom, the last time I talked to you, you gave me some advice on RUSS. You said, Mike, you got in, it was like 1850. You said it's going to go to 42. And here it is today at $42.
Oh, my God.
I cannot believe it.
Congratulations.
I appreciate all your help.
Okay, man.
Thanks a lot, man.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. Well, 5 days a week we go, 9 hours a day we go, 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Manifest your true intentions. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will be manifested through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will be manifested through what you say each and every day. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down 48, NASDAQ off 14, S&P's flat, gold contract down $3, trading at $1,576 an ounce. Silver up 18 cents at $27.06. Copper up 3 pennies at $3.42 a pound. Light sweet crude up $2.26 at $86.17 a barrel. Bonds down 5 ticks at $150.27. Bonds refuse to back off, folks. 160 is the number. King dollar, same deal there, up 46 ticks at 83.60. That is building cause to get into the 89 area, and the euro is off 8 ticks at 122. That's building cause to get down to 119. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so 1344, that's where we're at. We do 700 million shares out here today. S&P's trying to drive its way down to this 1315 area. That's the way we're set up right now. This looks to me like it's about the halfway move down. We'll see what kind of cause we build when we get to the 1315 area. Meaning specifically is that I don't picture it going straight down to the 1266 lows. What I do picture is that we're going to get down to that level. If it comes down and we have an expansion of volume, what you'll see is that you'll see a building of cause, a sideways move, then you'll see it basically take it out. We had an expansion of volume today. We did 767 million versus the 727. The number that you're going to be looking for down at that level of 1315, folks, expands even more. In order to break that, you'd need 864 million. And where I'm getting the 864 is this. That was the wide price spread. That was the accelerated volume when we went up on June 6th. We go over to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. Same setup in the Dow. Dow got down to 12,534 today. Closed at 12,604. Bottom line, that's the halfway move down into this 12,414 level. NASDAQ Composite. Now, the composite did out here. She got to a low of 28.66. She closed at 28.87, down 14 bucks. She is getting really close. I mean, the number she wants to get to is at 28.44, and we got to the 28.66 today. She's going to be making her way down to that level. What we did have on the composite also is that the composite did 1.6 billion versus 1.7 yesterday. The number we're dealing with down at the June 6 level is 1.784. Take a look at some of the high volume stocks we had out here. This is what we have happening today. So there she is. Okay, we had Intel was down 61 cents. You had Microsoft off 24. Advanced Micro Devices were down 63. That's got hit a couple of days pretty good. Apple was down 5.68. Wasn't that bad. eBay was off $1. Let's go over and take a look at Amazon. What we did have is an Amazon and eBay, folks, are going after the gaps below them. Yeah, sure enough. So Amazon's only down $1. It's $2.18. Amazon What Amazon does have, however, folks, is that it has a gap wide open at 193.02. eBay, if we go take a look at eBay, what we have with eBay, she came down today 55 cents. She's going after, first off, the last swing that was down there at 38. She hit 38.68. But that gap that wants to get filled is down there at 35.50. That's the way that we're set up right now. Bonds. We go take a look at the bond market. Now, 30-year bond, we got to a price point today of 151.24. You closed at 150.27. This is still building cause, and it's hanging right underneath the highs. The longer it builds cause, folks, the higher the probability that's going to basically take this high out and get into the 160 level. King Dollar, what we had with King Dollar, she refuses to back off also. We're at 83.62. The spike high out there was 84. Now, this, I believe, this is going to be a closing high. This is an absolute closing high. This session, we closed out at the 83.62. So you get a closing high under its belt. Fed minutes. The Fed minutes came out at 2 o'clock, rather. And bottom line, inside those Fed minutes, nothing has changed. What they're looking at is that, hey, we're going to keep short-term rates low. And in fact, we think the economy may be slowing down a little bit more. And all that's going to do is do what? Is that they'll keep them lower for a longer period of time. Some of the large caps out here, this is what we have with the large caps out here today. We'll get back to Big Blue. Big Blue's filling that gap too. Big Blue, IBM was down $1. You had Boeing off $1.70. Caterpillar was down 53. We had Oxy up 133. Intel was down 17. Let's go over to Intel, because what did happen after the close last night, Intel took over a company, and you talk about bizarre trading, and I saw this happen with Microsoft too. Intel had traded down $3 or $4, and bottom line, then came all the way back, and I got to really see how those trades, if in fact those trades are even real. But bottom line, Intel was down 17 cents. We did volume out here of 34 million, and that's too much volume coming into the lows. AMD. Now, AMD come out with their numbers, and the numbers just weren't there. AMD is in trouble again. And this is big, big trouble for AMD. So check it out. AMD, folks, had an A point of $8.35. That was established March 27th. B point of $5.32. So we get, so we get $3. Your C point is $6.08. Well, that sets up $3. Blew away the B point, blew away with volume. So let's go see where $3 is on AMD. We'll put this on a monthly. Yep. Well, it can go to $3 pretty easy. The low on AMD that was established in 08 was $1.62. The low with volume is $2.65. That's where it's going. That is over the top. We go to Big Blue. Let's take a look at Big Blue. Big Blue topped out at 210. We're at 185. Was an ABC down yesterday. Took the B point out. Took it out with volume. Volume even accelerated more today. Your gap in this is 180. 180.35 to be exact. What you have going on also with Big Blue, folks, when you look at this in a larger context, if this Big Blue doesn't hold on to that 180 mark, and now we haven't had volume really come out of it yet. We took the B point out with volume, but on a monthly basis, the volume really isn't there yet. Because let's see, we're dealing with 195 million, 20 business days. See, if you're looking at something quick, down, and dirty when you're trying to do this, folks, there's average 21 days in a trading month. So we're dealing with 195 million. When I look at this quickly, it's like this won't do that because that's average almost 5 million a day. We'll see what happens. But bottom line, it did 5.4 today, but the other day is 4.6, 3.9. Well, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. You do that type of volume, And that setup is saying that it's going to bust through there, and then Big Blue has Big Blue at that point would have a $1.16 in it, and a $1.16, of course, would be just be all over the place for them, big time. You talk about a pullback. We go over to home builders, Toll Brothers. You know, Toll Brothers pulled back today with lighter volume. You know, these home builders are equities that want to trade higher even in a bad market. I suspect it wouldn't be a buy right now, but if you're looking for setup inside a buy, Toll Brothers is somewhere around the 26.37 mark. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Don't forget, folks, at TFNN, Monday through Friday, we broadcast live now 9 in the morning, 6 at night. Right at TFNN. We're going to be right back, folks.